Hello everybody, this is David. Welcome back to my channel. Well, this is a first of a new series that we're starting called Made in God's Image, and we're going to be looking at the Christian idea of humanity being made in the image of God. There's going to be a series of short videos, and I want to look at, firstly, before we get into it, the two ideas that there are in the world as to the origin of humanity. There are only two when it comes down to it, and the first one is evolution. Evolution is a theory that proposes that humanity, you and I, evolved from ape-like creatures over millions of years. And evolution is based on the theory that random genetic mistakes called gene mutations gradually change from an ape-like creature, even actually from fishes before that, into human beings. Now, a lot of scientists believe in evolution. I would say probably the science is, as we say, the science is with the evolutionists, popular science, if I could put it like that. But I have to say that evolution is very controversial, and there are many scientists that don't believe in the theory. A couple of things about evolution. Similarity, for example, is proposed as proof of evolution, but similarity is not evidence for evolution. And there are several superficial differences, or similarities, sorry, between humans and apes, such as in the skeleton structure. These similarities, as I've just said, are often claimed to provide evidence for an evolutionary tree of life. But it has to be said that all of these similarities that exist between humans and apes can be explained in terms of intelligent design, and that's something we might get into in the future. For example, arms and hands are the best design solution for both apes and humans, and are therefore exactly what would be expected from a creator. Another thing, gene mixing is not evidence for evolution. Now, gene mixing causes offspring of the animal or the creature to inherit various mixtures of features from their parents. There are strict limits to change that can be caused by gene mixing, as it involves only the shuffling of existing genes from the parents. So, for example, while it's possible to breed various varieties, say of horses, for example, they are always horses. They never turn into pigs, for example. So a variation of characteristics by gene mixing is not evidence for evolution. And gene mutations, as we just mentioned, are not evidence for evolution either. Gene mutations are random genetic mistakes. Gene mutations are known to cause diseases and deformities, and it's got to be said that no mutation has ever been seen to create a new useful design. A new design feature, for example, such as an arched foot. So the reason for this is that single mutations cannot produce the many new genes needed to specify new structures. So that's the first theory of how humanity got here. Let's have a look at the second theory now, and that is that we are here directly created by God, special creation. What does this theory say? Well, in the biblical creation account, this account describes how God directly created Adam and Eve as the sole parent, or the first parents, of the human race. Now, there are millions of people today all over the world who believe in the biblical creation account, including me. I'll nail my colours to the mast, and also including many scientists. Many of the great scientists of the past believed in the biblical creation account, including Newton, Pascal, Faraday, Maxwell and Kelvin. Isaac Newton said that the human thumb alone convinced him of the existence of a creator. Now, one of the things about the creation account, or the belief in creation account, is that unique design is evidence for creation. And we're going to be looking at this, that there are huge differences between humans and apes in every part of the body. And creationists, people who believe in creation, argue that evolution cannot explain how or why an ape-like creature could ever have evolved into a human being. There's another thought too, and that's irreducible design. Irreducible design is evidence for creation. Irreducible structures are very important evidence for creation because they cannot evolve step by step. They have to be there all at the same time. There are several irreducible structures in the human body, for example, including the arched foot, the upright skeleton, the knee joint and the voice. And also over-design, or when something is over-designed, is also evidence for creation. Humanity, or humans, people, have great physical, mental and spiritual abilities that are far beyond what is needed for merely survival, and therefore not what would be expected from evolution. Evolution just gives us what we need, whereas we are over-designed to survive and thrive, if I can put it like that. So the special abilities of humans are just the kind of added extra that would be expected from a loving creator who wanted man or humanity to be a thinking, creative and spiritual being. So that's the introduction to our new series, Created in the Image of God, What Does It Mean? So I want to thank you for joining me. Looking forward to the next video in this series. Bye bye.